Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed, and that means we are set for football at Huntington Bank Field. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
And the Browns, first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he stopped immediately there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
Ready? 18, go. Ready.
2nd and 11. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
That's good.
14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
Unlock line.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Get up. Get up.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory.
He was tackled at the
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Dylan Sampson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Chargers, nothing.
So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Second and 8.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Wide open receiver complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First and 10 at the 45.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so That's a good throw there, and they're able to come up with the first down.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. Harris running straight ahead. They'll get this up to the 34, and a good lane opening up right away for it. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
It's brought in by Harris. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
13 more yards. That's another Chargers first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Chargers first down.
On first down, it's Hampton. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
At the 7-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the gadget play gets him into the end zone. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Cleveland offense making their way out. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw here. And this is going to be incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
The Browns send out their punter now. Back deep for LA is Darius Davis. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Chargers.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Chargers are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. And they've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Go to the right side here, and that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 14. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Herbert. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Many teams, as soon as they spot man defense, if they haven't called a hitch, they'll get to it as fast as they can. They want to put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle on the outside and go for big yardage.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Omarion Hampton, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 14-7. So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And a 9-yard run on the end of it. Oh, nice move. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. He'll look to throw. That's complete on the bubble screen. That's Brown. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Makes it 3rd and 10.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. On to the 2nd from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. He'll look to throw. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And it's caught inside the 35. A big play that time for Cleveland. 46 yards.
And the Browns, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game. And they hit that one there for big yardage.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
On the pickup. Second
18
and
Cardinal,
6
18 Cardinal.
at the Chargers' 29-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Right back to Njoku. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's good for a Browns first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jaden Reed, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Browns are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. LA readies for its next possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Play action. It's Herbert. Open man right side. That's McConkey. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. On the give, this is Harris. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Here's a 2nd and 8. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chargers. Lad McConkey. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are going to take the lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with the first down. Looking to put a drive together. Now a play fake here on first down. That's to the running back, Dylan Sampson. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
At the 47-yard line.
On first down, Sampson. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. 78 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The offense on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Tuipulotu drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Able to power through, and he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. The Chargers offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. The Charger drive about to get going. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Here's Herbert. That is caught. And he is going to have the Chargers first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That's a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll work inside here. Hampton. Ooh, the juke. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for LA.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Herbert off the play action. Looking left sideline is complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Najee Harris, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point try now from Dicker. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. Gets past one man. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. The Browns drive about to get started. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Now 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They're going to look to throw. And he's got Njoku over the middle. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
And a nice job by the 2 of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Back to throw again. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Looking to throw. On the crossing route, complete. That's Reed. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Back to throw here. Setting up the screen for Sampson. Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. McPherson's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Chargers offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. The Charger drive about to get going. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
First down, Chargers.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the 50, here's Herbert. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before the break for Herbert. That's taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 30.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. The first month of the season has come and gone. Some early surprises, some early disappointments as well. Let's get into it. Our journey through the NFL starts now. In Tampa, the Buccaneers at home to take on the Buffalo Bills. And it's the Buffalo defense coming up with the big play. The ball's out. It's scooped up, and they're going to return it for the touchdown. A turnover in their own end of the field for a score for the D. The Bills continue to have enough. They make it 5 straight wins to start the new year. Meanwhile, let's check in on the Dolphins as they host the Houston Texans. And since we're about 10 miles from Hollywood Beach, gotta show you Hollywood Brown. A deep shot downfield, and he's right there to look it in, and they're not gonna get it. Make it a 70-yard touchdown.
So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. Oh, return up past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
One thing I know for sure, the standard speech is to treat the game like it's tied. But when you have an advantage, they also tell you, make sure you don't get your foot off the gas. Message received.
Back to throw here, Herbert. This one finds McConkey. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Black 80, black.
A run once more with Hampton. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 69 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead, because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
Smith looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be second and goal.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Hampton will take this into the end zone for a Charger touchdown.
Sometimes offense, if you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
17. Cameron Dicker to kick
now
off
after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. Oh, look at the juke. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
Let's go.
Up the middle they go. Sampson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27th. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. And that leaves them with third and long, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Wheeler. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll try the left side. Sampson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard.
Big pressure coming, and they got him once again. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner, and I don't think with 3 scores down in the 3rd quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Out of the gun, Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. On the give, this is Hampton. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 48-yard line.
Again, it's Hampton. 20, 5, and he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Omarion Hampton, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Chargers add 6 to their lead. Dicker now to tack on the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Next to score, Chargers.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. 17. And a long run there in the end to top it off.
For the Chargers.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
He's brought down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Now an option play on 2nd down. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the defense says they have it. Yes, they've got it. So that play, I mean, it was pretty well blown up from the start, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, when you're running the option like that as a quarterback, you have so many different keys and reads to make that sometimes as you're making them, you're not protecting the ball the way you should, and it gets popped free.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's had a touchdown for every quarter so far. 3 here in the 3rd, and probably hoping he's not done yet.
And this is a situation where it's okay to be greedy. When you've already scored 3 times, you want 4, you want more than that, and guess what? That only helps your team.
Yeah, so far 3, now in search of 4. On the handoff, it's Hampton, taken down at the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Herbert. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day. They're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
Third quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. And a little spin cycle. Room to run now. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Dylan Sampson, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns get a bit closer. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
42. Browns 24.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now.
A 3-yard pickup.
2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Give here to Hampton. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
The Chargers, first down. A gain of 14. First down, Los Angeles.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Wide open receiver, complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
That's another Chargers.
A gain of 32 that time.
First and goal, Los Angeles.
Herbert now. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down.
A loss of 6.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the fourth quarter.
Set.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. Herbert has it knocked free. And this is picked up by the Browns. And this one will be brought back to the 22. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, two hands. Get two hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
That'll be caught right side by Reed. And he'll be out right at the 35.
13 yards.
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Here we go. Go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
Under pressure, they got him again. And now that brings up fourth down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
You can almost see all the defenders rubbing their hands together with glee because we all know they relish the chance to bring down a quarterback of his caliber. Anyone who brings him down has plenty to talk about. Not just a sack, but a big win built off the efforts of this defense.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Now it's Hampton. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. And the linebacker, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, on the tackle.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 17-yard line.
2nd and 11. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, the Joker. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the
They'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. 2nd and 10.
He was defended by Tyreek Stevenson.
They'll look to throw again. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well-timed there, and now 4th down. Another incomplete pass there. We've seen a bevy of those. This secondary, they've been pretty good, haven't they?
They certainly have. They've allowed the 1 touchdown through the air, and they're going to be upset about that later when they watch the game tape. But other than that, they've been absolutely rock solid.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Now this aired out deep for Reed. That is incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. So here are the Chargers to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. A run. Here's Hampton. Gets around him. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Chargers, 1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Chargers.
Run!
Going to run the toss here to Harris. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. 53 yards rushing for him now to this point. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Smith trying to run for it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A great effort there. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. Cleveland off. Making their way out. Well, this game. Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the 4th quarter.
Let's go. Liking 18.
They'll look to throw here. That is caught. And they're able to get.
Here we go. Shot. Ready, ready.
Here we go on 4th down. And he's going to have the first down at about the...
Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Chargers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember,
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this